Hello and welcome back to Papi Bonsai. This is just a little video about some stuff that I've got coming up this spring. But basically, these are a couple of bits of raw material and stuff that I've grown from, say, seed. And this video is just about what my plans are with them, what I'm doing with them. So first of all, I'll start on this. Now this is just an azalea. This one here. So I haven't seen it flower yet because I only bought it the back end of last year. But if it comes up like a nice bright red or a pinky colour like the picture, it'll be stunning. But on a closer look as well, don't know if you can quite see there, it's got 3 trunks. So my plan is to get them out of the soil, have a little look at them. My plan is, I think at the moment I'm going to keep 2 of them. The third one I'm going to give away to a friend who's done bonsai for a long time. The same person who has gifted me big trees and stuff in the past. The Japanese elm, the Zelkova that I was given, and the boulevard. So I know it's only a cutting sort of raw material, but it's something nice to give something back. But yeah, it looks like it's got 3. I'm not 100% on which one I'm going to keep. I think I might keep that one, and one of them 2. My plan with this is, I'm just going to put him into pond baskets, into the bonsai soil for azaleas in a pond basket, and basically just leave it for years and years and years, to let it really thicken up, let it really grow. I want to probably, unless they grow uniquely in their own way, I'm going to just go for more of an upright of some sort. I've got 2 small azaleas that I'm keeping quite small. One is like a cascade, and then one's like a sort of an upright with some nice bends that I got from a similar situation I bought. And the azalea is smaller than this, but it had 2 in it. So I got 2 trees from basically one for, I think the last one was a couple of quid. This is from B&M's for £4.50. So potentially, 3 trees, potentially 3 bonsais. I know I'm giving one away, but let's say for example, £4.50 for 2 trees that could become a bonsai for me in the future. It's a bargain. But yeah, I mean, as I take them out, I'm not going to do any cuttings unless there's something that's really low down on the trunk. When I take them out, I'm just going to literally take them out, put them straight to the pond basket, straight into the azalea soil, bonsai soil, and just leave them, just completely leave them to grow all this year. I'm not going to touch them, I'm not going to prune them, I'm just going to leave them. Let them grow, let them flourish. That's my plans. Like I say, if they are, it looks like when I had a little nose at it when I got it, it does look like they're 3 completely separate trees. So that's my plans. But we'll see what happens. Sometimes you put something in, it grows a bit uniquely, and you change your idea. But I think I'm going to go for 3 uprights. As of now, I've got no upright or anything like that is an azalea. I want to really get a big one and let it grow and develop and thicken up, and the pond basket's the best thing I can do with it. So that's that anyway, so move that to one side. The next thing I want to bring in is this maple. At the moment it is literally in a tiny pot, stick thin. It's got some movement, it's got a little bit like of scarring or something there, but for some reason I like it. Even though it's probably not ideal, but I think as this tree thickens right up, it's got potential. Now the thing on this tree, I don't know if the video will catch it, but it's got buds everywhere. Let me put it down. It's got buds here, 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 and here. Pretty much all, everywhere you want them really. As you come here, you've got buds, 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 buds. That might have died off. Come up again. You've got loads of buds in here, which we might use, might not, depending on how it goes. But buds, 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 bud, all the way up. And look, what I like about it is they're really close. So if this explodes and puts out loads of shoots, it should develop fairly quick. And then we come up, we've got, as you can see, loads of buds along here, really close to each other again, right up to the top. So my plans is, as of now, obviously this is really straight, but it is only thin. I'll wire it at a later date. This is going to come out of the pot into proper bonsai soil in a pond basket again. All these that I'm showing you today are just pond basket. They're going to all go into pond baskets because I just want them to really thicken up, really develop, and they'll just be left alone. completely left alone all year. A lot of my trees this year, even the more developed ones, I am just going to give them a year off. I've been doing bonsai for 3 years this April. We're now in right at the end of February. And the first couple of years I did a bit of work on them. Last year, the ones I'd got at the beginning needed repotting, so I've done all that. This year, like I said, all these that I'm showing you today, it's going to be potting pond baskets and left. A lot of my other more advanced trees are just going to be left this year because they got pruning last year, they got repotted last year, etc. So I'm just going to leave these, get them in soil, leave them to grow. But I'm thinking of keeping it a similar-ish height to what it is now, but with all the buds. It's going to be interesting to see how that, when it pops all the, all the shoots out, see how that develops. But I'm just going to leave all the shoots. I'm not going to do anything with them, no pruning whatsoever. So the next one, or the next two, probably should talk about at the same time. These are both grown from Conker. So the first year I started bonsai was 2023. That in October, November, I collected 4 Conkers, planted 4 in these, and all 4 grew. One of them is in the garden. I don't want to put that on video yet. The other one is just out the way in another part of my garden. I'm just going to leave it to grow in there, in one of these, like a big plastic pot. It's like a double double like trunked one. I'm not sure if that's going to become bonsai. As of now, it's not, but I'm just going to leave it to just let it grow and see what happens. So these two, the plans with these is this one, which isn't looking amazing right now, but it has got quite a lot of buds dotted about up here. I'm thinking in bonsai soil, in a pond basket, and completely just leave it alone to grow. Ideally, the trunk will thicken up, it'll grow in height, it'll pop out branches everywhere, and my ideally, it'll be thick, formal in, formal upright. Obviously I'll have to wait. This one is quite a bit thicker of trunk, probably maybe double the one I've just showed you. It's got a lot of buds everywhere up here, shooting all over. My idea with this is pond basket again, in proper bonsai soil, and leave it alone. But I want to keep this umami, I want to keep this really short. So my only thing that I want to do is let all these buds explode and try and build a canopy and branches and stuff that like up here. So I don't really want it to go much higher. It's probably perfectly at umami now. I'm like I say, it's going to be in a pond basket. I'm going to leave it for years to grow, to thicken up, develop. But ideally, like I say, all this will explode and I'll get branches that I can, in the future, wire and manipulate to where I want them. But there's a lot of buds on this one. So I've got, you can see just loads in here. Some of these might not stay, but we'll see what happens. But already, the bark's starting to look quite old and stuff, even though this is just over 2 years old like the other one. It's funny if you look at them, how the size difference is crazy. Like, look, super thin, shorter, but like I say, I'll leave that. I've got time to just leave it. This one, I just want to thicken the trunk up, develop all the canopy. So, I don't want it to get any taller, around here somewhere, develop this canopy. Shoots like this should be perfect because I'll be able to, hopefully that'll grow out, be healthy. I could wire that down, fill some of this space up, see what happens with some of the buds up here. But yeah, that's a video anyway. I just want to say as well, when you're starting bonsai, unless you're older and getting into it late and you want more developed trees and trees that you can just refine, great. But if you're getting into it youngish with time on your side, I really recommend you just get out, get stuff like these raw materials, stuff like this, separate them, get them into pond baskets. If you have space in your garden to put them in the ground, have put a few maples in the ground as well. There's a couple of junipers in the ground that I'm working on and shaping into bonsai while they're in the ground, but I don't have any more space, so everything else is in pond baskets. But my advice, like I was saying, is picking up things like this for $4.50. When I bought this, it was about 50p at the end of last summer. I've got a few more as well, and they're all developing nicely. Some are thicker than these, all different shapes and sizes. These two, if these become bonsai in the future, like I say, I feel most thingy about this one because it's quite thick already, for 2 years. But these are grown from Conker that I just picked up off, out the park or whatever. So my advice anyway is to pick up cheap stuff like this, Conkers, whatever you want to do, put them in pond baskets, put them in the ground, leave them completely alone, and then start working on them. It's the quickest way to get really nice trees. But thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe, like, comment. This year as well, I want to really up my my video quality. And like I say, I've only been doing bonsai for just under 3 years, so I've been working on getting better at that. But I want to improve my videos as well. So thank you.